All right, welcome back to Lies of the Orange Era, where we go through facts so we can demonstrate what's actually going on. So in this episode, they say tariffs aren't going to cost us, that someone else is going to pay, but numbers don't lie. Producer prices rose 0.9% in July alone. That's 1 month. If that pace held for a year, it's an equivalent to 11% annual inflation at the producer level. Consumer prices rose less, only 2.2% for the month, which would be about 2.7 annually. But that gap exists because companies are eating those higher prices right now. And just like heat building under a closed lid, those costs are going to escape. When they do, you'll see it on your grocery bill, your rent, and the shrinking reach of our paychecks. The cost of manufacturing equipment rose 0.4% in 1 month. Services tied to that equipment up 4.5%. Materials for durable goods up 1.3%. Even the components inside those goods are up 0.4%. That's money drained from business reserves instead of going into wage growth or innovation. This is where I used to work, Toledo North Assembly Plant. There are thousands and thousands of parts that go into each of these vehicles. You cannot tell me. I agree 100% that $5,000 raise in all autos is probably going to be the new normal. So in a corrupt, cronyism-driven government, we also pay what I call a corruption tax. Take the latest example. NVIDIA and AMD must hand over 15% of their AI chip revenue from China to the US government in exchange for export licenses. And that's not even a tariff. That is a toll, a bribe, a pay-to-play fee. And where does that money go? Certainly not NVIDIA's employees, certainly not to you. At this point, we're not going to know. When you got a president that fires BLS chiefs, who knows what's next on the table? So when the president says, we're going to be rich again, he doesn't mean us. He means his insiders, people who kiss the ring. Maybe he should crack open his supposedly favorite author Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged and recognize himself as Mr. Thompson. Look it up. It's perfect. It's a perfect analogy. The man at the trough, siphoning value instead of delivering it. And meanwhile, the administration has gutted the independence of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Soon, they'll tell you that prices are down and employment is up. And if you're focused on, just getting through the day like most of us are, you might not even question it. But your receipts will definitely tell you the truth. And here's the reality. Like today's producer prices are tomorrow's consumer prices. And when your cost of living rises faster than your paycheck, you'll know exactly who wrote that story. Not tariffs that protect you, but a government that profits from your pain. So here's, our call to action, guys. Don't fall for the spin. Track your costs. Defend independent institutions like the BLS. Hold your leaders accountable and never accept corruption as the price of doing business in America. This is Lies of the Orange Era. Like, subscribe. I'm going to be breaking down these lies and exactly what is actually happening based on what is fact, not nonsense.
America Blair, where you padded your wealth. Now karma's knocking, it ain't looking for stealth. You ain't a boss, just a clown in a king's disguise. Time to pull the mask. Welcome to your demise.